Hey, this is Alex here, and I've got a 2003 Ford Windstar with a bad alternator. Right there. Now, I already checked the battery when it was running. It was reading about 8 volts, so I know the alternator is no good because it's not charging the battery. And I'm just going to show you guys how to change this out right here. The first thing, I guess, would be disconnect the battery right there. Take that bolt, looks like a 10mm, and then take the belt off. I've got this belt removal tool with some crow's feet. I bought this at Harbor Freight. It works really well. It comes with a short one too if there's not much space. 3 crow's feet and 3 sockets. But let me go ahead and get the belt off and disconnect the battery. Alright, so I got the battery disconnected, and I've got this tensioner removal tool on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Down in there, I've used the crow's foot, 13mm, I think, to put it on the pulley bolt. You just pull up on this, and it releases tension on the belt, and then you can just remove that. I'll have to remove that when I have 2 hands. You just pull up on it. Now, if you don't have this long tool, you probably have to get it from underneath the wheel well. It's fairly accessible. You might be able to get a socket on there, but a crow's foot or a wrench would probably be the best thing. Alright, now that the belt's off, the next thing to do is remove this little plug on the alternator and this 10mm bolt holding the positive cable on. Alright, I've got the positive cable off. It's disconnected, and I've already loosened up these 3 bolts. I have a Makita, just 7.2 volt drill I use. I loosened it up with a cheap Craftsman wrench. I'm going to take these 3 bolts out, and then the alternator should just come out. Alright, there's the alternator removed. Oh, I forgot this harness connector right here. You gotta get that off with a little screwdriver. I have a little pry tool for those. Alright, now when you go to put it back in, don't forget this little wire here with the bracket goes on, and then the screw goes through it, or the bolt. Just thread all the bolts in before you tighten any of them down, so you can move the alternator around if you have to, make them all fit. There it is, all installed. I'm gonna test, jump it off and test the voltage now with a voltmeter. Make sure it's over 14 volts and charging properly. I've jumped off the car now. It seems to be running fine. I'm gonna test it with the voltmeter now. I've got it set to DC up in the corner and 20 volts. It should be over 14 if the alternator is charging properly. It doesn't really matter which one you connect to which one, but the red goes to positive, the black goes to negative. Just connect that there. And there, it's reading 14.18 volts, so this is a good alternator. And that's about how you do it. Yep, everything's working good.